Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia today, in where I usually reside, yes. And not feeling too smart, but you know what? Oh, this will make me feel better, I'm sure. This will make me feel better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually be looking through some of my beads to find different things to put onto this leaf. Now, I don't know yesterday if you could see the colour of this, but by gee, that looks really pretty. See the colours that I've got there? The only thing with this is he's not stuck down. Now, somebody said to me, how do I fasten them down if they haven't got a hole in them? Well, I do use glue. I have done that with some of the ones I showed you yesterday. I think that purple brooch, that one there's got a hole through it. So I think best off to do this one here, and it's been stuck there for a long time, so whatever I used worked really well. I hope you can hear me because I have a few little issues with my voice, but anyway, so we're going to do a bit more work on this today, of course, but let's have a look for some beads first, because yesterday I didn't have a lot on the table, very limited amount compared to what I could have found, okay? But I'm just going to show you things that you can use in your bits like this as well. So I'll move that over there, and a lot of this stuff that I get has been with me for years. A lot of it's come from jewellery. I've got this nice, this would be nice to put beads around. So with that, it's a very old thing I've got somewhere. You can use these ones, and then you can have these here strings, you know, with the little diamante things on there, and we might even put a bit of that in to what we're doing. I found these really nice tiny little beads on a string. Now these would have been on some sort of jewellery or other, and I've just kept them on there for safekeeping, because the other day I actually went and ordered some more of these because I couldn't find any, and now I found these this morning. So I've got down all of my boxes of, or some, maybe 50% of my boxes of beads I've got down out of the cupboard, and I'm going to go show you through and see what we can find. I've also got this. Now this is a bit of chain, but it's like you can straighten it out, and it's really cool. It come off of something too that I bought, but you know, you can use that around the outside of whatever it is you're beading. Now, but I'm not on the subject now, but look at this. If you find yourself a little thing like this, you could bead that and make that a really nice little apple with a thing, and maybe we'll do that later. But that's a good idea for a background, you know, anything like that. That's just a little padded leaf that would have been in some scrapbooking thing that I would have had, I'd say. And then, so that'd be really easy to do. I'd be inclined to actually stitch it down a little bit to a background so I could work on it a bit easier, and then you could just cut this cotton off, you know, make sure you use a cotton, like maybe a black, so it just goes through there in the back, and then you can just pull it out afterwards if you can, so that'd be good. I've also got a coloured bit of blue chain here that would work around something if you needed to use that. So these are the things that I've found so far this morning, because I thought, well, maybe some people say they like to have a look at these things, so here we go. Now these are bits that I really like. There's some more pearly things, but they're probably a bit big than what I've been using. There's a bigger one there, and I've seen a lady do some amazing stuff with some of that this morning. You have to excuse my hands because I've been digging in these. I've got all these purple sequins in there too that I really like. And these ones here, these are wooden, these blue ones, but gee, they look good, don't they? And it just depends what you're making, what colour that you want to use. Now this thing is awesome. This come off some sort of a bracelet or a necklace or something. But look at the interesting beads I got on there, see? These were all interesting beads, aren't they, on the bracelet? So that was, or necklaces. They're all there broken up. There's some gone into this dish as well, but I probably bought those years and years and years ago. I would have bought those, and the bells maybe too. I could have got them too. But anyway, so, and this is more of, I don't know whether these Swarovski ones are, oh here they are the ones that I bought or I've got them off necklaces, because you'd be surprised what you can find in the second-hand places that you can use. But anyway, so there's that one, and these are actually boxes they put fishing tackle in. They're a lot cheaper than what boxes are for beads, but I couldn't get all that off, which was a shame. Never mind. So I'm going to put these down here, because when I go through them, I can give them to Jeremy to put back up there. So this is just a box of bits and pieces. Well, that's nice. That's a nice long flat pink one. That would look good in something. Or this one here would make a really nice piece for the bead around, wouldn't it? This I like better. And I've got these other bits that are like little they don't really look like teeth, I hope. They look like little bones, but they would look really nice too, wouldn't they, sitting in amongst something like that to make a nice brooch around, or, you know, to put more things in. Not hard at all. This is not going to be hard at all. Please don't think that. It will not be hard. That's that one here. Oh dear, this chair, every time I move, it's going to make that noise. So I've got all the yellow ones. Now, these ones here went and jumped into... Oh dear. Oh, I've got to get something to lift that up, because I can't now. Hurting me hand here. This is a bit rough. Dangerous, aren't I, me? I was trying to sew last night. It was about 10 o'clock. I suppose I shouldn't have been, because I stabbed myself that many times. So there's some more small pearly ones, which I probably will grab some of them out after the use. I like these that come off. These come off a necklace or a bracelet. These white ones. See how neat they are. And then you can just put another little tiny bead on the top, and stick the little tiny bead on the top to sew it on, or you can stitch it on. I'll keep them out there so I can show you about those, because the rest of them are just bead, well, they're beads, you know. So you can use this. I've got 3 sizes here, and they've all gone and mixed in together, and that's not impressing me, but going through them is going to be a really hard task for me to deal with at this stage. So what we're doing now, we're using blue, tealy blues and green colours, okay? So anything like that we'll probably keep aside. I'll just keep the white one there, because you never know, you know, it might look good in amongst that. Okay, so I also got these out this morning, out of some, because I've already been through a few boxes. So I got these little diamante things, and they've got little holes in the side there so you can sew them on, because one of those we will put on there. I think there's one on the leaf here. Where's my leaf gone to, Sonya? I hope I didn't put it in the box. I don't want to put it in the box. It's got to be sitting here on the table. It is. Here it is here. It's got a little diamante thing there, look. See? And that's what we can do. Well, I've got 2 of those size, but they look a bit big. So while we're fishing around in these others, we'll have a look. I don't know about those. I think they're too big too. And this is really nice, but it needs to go in something. There's one here with a little bit of a thing on the end of it, but I'm thinking that I might have to try and see if I can still find something a bit different. So we'll look at that after. These can go in here. I don't know whether I looked in here yesterday when you was... No, I don't think I did, because it wasn't in here. So these are a lot of the ones that I collect up to put for centres. Okay, that's really good. This is interesting. That'd have to be on something a lot bigger, but it has holes through the top down there. That's come off a bracelet. These have come off a bracelet. So there's a hole through there. So is that. This is awesome, isn't it? He's a little bit big, but he could make just one brooch thing if you put stuff around him. And I have that one there that's only got a hole in the top. Oh no, there's a hole there. So you could take that out and use that piece. This one here come off a nice bracelet or necklace that I had. I really love that. This one here I bought. I think it cost me a bit of money, that thing. I just don't know why I did that, but anyway. These are off another bracelet, these ones here. These are nice flat green ones. And they got a side holes in them. I think I'm looking for something too that I can replace that leaf with, because the leaf's got only the hole in the top, which is a shame, but I could stick it down. I might still do that yet. You never know, it just depends what I find. There's another one of those diamante things or whatever it is, and this is a nice bead. I don't think I'll leave that out. So this one here's cool. These come off the bracelet, so you've got two. Make good eyes on a bug, wouldn't they? Yeah. So you've got to have an idea on most things. It's a wooden one. That's off a necklace or a bracelet. This one here was off that. I think they had different coloured ones like on it. I don't remember how that went together. Maybe that one, I don't know. Well, at least I don't have to put it back together. That's something, I guess. So there's a heart. It might be a tiny bit big though for what we're doing. And this is a nice one. It's a little glass shaped one. And this one here's a nice little round one too. So you can put a thing through there. String. These are nice. These are really nice, these beads. Look at that. You could just do so much. But as I said, it does take a lot of beads just to fill in a tiny space. You'd be surprised how many you're going to need for a tiny space. Just depends how many pieces you put in that are bigger pieces, you know. But I think I was going to like the leaf, wasn't I? So let's look at this. I wanted to see if these ones here would go. So I'm going to put a couple of those on the table, because I think these have got dust on them. I think they're just dusty because they seem like, don't they look a little bit, yeah, and they just got dust from the glass that they're made out of or whatever it is. I don't think I'll use that one today, or that one, or that one. There's a big maybe on the blue. Love these. All this, that's a necklace or something. All pulled apart, and these here is more of these little two eyes. The little two eyes, yeah. So they're really cool, and so that's that one. Righto. I reckon if I go into bed and get into bed and sit there, I'd feel like crap. I'd get worse, because this way I'm not paying attention to myself. I've got something else to think about. And I've always said to the kids, and I know this probably sounds silly, is don't let it get on top of you. Just keep. That's not good. Anyway, bit of water. I'm not coughing as bad as I was, but I woke up this morning feeling worse than I've ever done in the last few days anyway, so don't know what's going on with that. I like the colour of these too. Look at them, they're nice, aren't they? Look at that, sort of honey-ish sort of colour-ish. That'd make a beautiful brooch. That'd make a beautiful brooch. I love these, I really do. I've not used many of those in my sewing. I've used a lot of them in making bead dolls. Would you like to make a bead doll? I haven't been known to make a bead doll. Where are they? I haven't got any on the table. No, it's okay. You don't need to see that today. We've got too much on already, haven't we? And this is just a mixture of things. So this I'd probably use as a leg for a bead doll. See? You probably see that on a necklace and you think, oh, well, I don't really want to do anything with that, but, you know, and make a good doll. And there's a foot, maybe a foot. That could be a knee. Whoops, his knee's gone now. But it could be his knee. You know, it's something. When I see something, I look at it as what it might be instead of what it is, you know. So it's something it might be. Okay, so now I've got this one here. This one here's got some little dolls in it, actually, but I don't like them. And I've been going to take their faces off now for quite some time. I've been trying to think of how I'm going to get that off. I don't know. I got them and thought about taking that off there, and I can't figure out how to get it off, because I think if I fix the face up, and put some little dresses on them. I think they'll look really cool. Fix this little hair. That's in the plan. That's in the plan. These are some of my favourite, these beautiful silver ones. Love those. Have I got any of those out there? I might put a couple. I was using gold, wasn't I, on the air, so maybe I don't need them. But anyway. So we've got these bugle beads. Love these bugle beads. Was able to pick up a few packets of those. And these pink ones, oh gee, they're my favourites. I do love these pink ones. One of my favourites. They're beautiful colour, aren't they? Gorgeous. I love them. And they're, of course, little things that you make your jewellery on. These are little doorknobs. Now, I bought these off AliExpress. The Tim Holtz ones are really expensive, and these aren't. These are tiny doorknob you put on your book, you know. But if you buy them as a thing to put on your book, they cost more money than what they do if you buy them like this to make as a baby doorknob. But there's some tiny rings I have to do jewellery with. This is an interesting piece. This one, he's got holes in two ends of him, and these bead caps over here. These are really nice. These are something like the ones that they used to put around the top of the jug, you know, you put over your water jug. These are really good glass things too. They're not plastic, they're a nice glass one. So are those. They're a nice glass one as well. You can see in there. Okay, so that's that one. And, this could take a couple of minutes to do this. I'll get this one for me first. I don't know what I've got in here. Some of them I've got written on and some of them I don't. Oh, there's a lot of bits and charms and things in here. I really like these. While I'm in here too, I'm picking out stuff to put in my crazy patchwork as well, because I need to have some of these things. Now this was a bracelet. I think a bracelet, could have been a necklace. So inside of that part there, oh, that's already got a bit in there. Wait a minute. I'll see if I can find it and put it back together. This bit here goes in there. See? Like that. And then that bit goes around the outside of that. And then there's another piece around the outside there, which goes in here first. But there's a little Demonte missing out of that one. But they make up like this. See, they go back together like that, because when they come apart, you've got this, and bit's really cool too, isn't it? Right, well, we'll have a bit of that. We've got more than one, too, haven't we? We've got a few of these as well. I might keep a couple of those out to put in my crazy patchwork. What do you reckon? That one's not fitting down in there very good. It might not belong in there. I need to keep too much stuff out. I'm not going to be able to... Oh, gee, they're nice. I might even use that today. I don't know. Have to see how we go, eh? This one's got a lot... I think it's got a lot of stones missing out of it, or maybe just the way it's sitting, I don't know. It's really cool. That's really nice. I do like that. I love them. Now, so you could use something like this. It was an earring, or no, it wasn't. But it's got a little... Must have had something else on the back of it, because I've cut that off. So these are key and a heart. My goodness me, that's off a little bracelet that I found somewhere way back in the olden days. Here's another one of these ones here that I really love. Oh yes, and I have this too that I really like, because there's these long green ones in here. Where is it? Oh no, now it's fell apart. That's handy. Now my drawers are opened up, we can have everything everywhere. Look at that. They're neat. We'll take them off there. Maybe use a couple of those. We'll have this filled up right away now, won't we? Shall I keep that out for something? No, I'll just have to find it again one day. I'm sorry about this, I'm going to have to get a tissue. If I can reach and pass my beads here. Oh, look at that. That's the sort of thing. But see, this heart's good, but he's only got the hole in the top part of him. but he's a good thing to use. These are nice. This is off a really nice necklace, but I pulled it apart because I thought I would never use it as that, because I got not much of a neck anyway, and now I got the 3 chins under there. That's not a good look. Would draw people's attention to it instead of taking it away. So these rondelles are nice, aren't they? And there's blue on that bead. It's really awesome. Really nice. Okay, so that's that bit. Okay, and I have these bits here that I've broke apart because that was one of those pieces that has chain in between it, but I left it like that because you never know, you might want to use this as a, and that's, I showed you a bead off of there a while ago. That's that one. They come off another necklace, which are really cool. And you look at the bead caps, and there's heaps of them there that I've collected off of pieces of jewellery. Okay, and that's another thing off a bracelet. That's another thing there off a bracelet. That is really nice. That'd be nice on a piece of this beaded stuff that we're working on. Okay, this is nice. This heart. Isn't it? I don't know if it's too heavy. I've got to be careful how much I put on my work because we don't want anything that's too heavy, because that way it's going to weigh a ton and you'll be able to pick it up and need some help pick it up. So anyway, so these are just like bits and pieces here that I've collected up that I thought would be good to use in my work. I do like these. I really do like the way that is, and it's really awesome because you can just thread it on and they look really nice on one of these things that we're doing. So I might have to give some of this stuff out, so people can make their own, because I might have too much and people might need some. I've already been through a lot of dishes, haven't I? This might be a small video and then I'll have to do another one on finishing these. So these ones here have mostly got a bit of blue in them. Mostly blue, and these green sequins here and nice green beads, and I love, oh look at them, aren't they delicious? Look at the colour of that. And these ones here, oh dear, look at them. I love these. I love these beads. Make good spider, I think. I'll have to work that out. I'll make a spider out of that. What do you reckon? It could be a green spider, but see that would go too in what we're doing as well. You could put that in something. These are neat. Didn't realise I had that many of those in there. Righto. I love these beads. I love the colours, and these are beautiful, aren't they? They're just so nice. I'll leave that there because I'm going to use them. These are bits. There's a lot of acrylic ones in here, but they still work sometimes if they look nice. You got to make sure that they're what you're sort of looking at. There's a bird. So here's another one of these. And I bought bracelets with all these sort of pretty nice things on. I've probably gifted a few of them bits away because I don't know if I got a lot of that. This button's good. I'll have that. I'll put that button on something. I don't mind these little acrylic ones. It just depends what you're working on, what you're using. And here's another one out off a bracelet. I got a real lot of those. I just really did collect up a real lot. And then I have a lot of these. This is a cabochon square one, of course. And eagle. And, crocodile thing, or lizard or something. There's a little lantern for going out camping if you want to have a see where you're going, I suppose. Yeah, but that's what's in that one, all that sort of thing. Oh, we've only got about 10 more here. If you're not bored and gone and left me by now. Okay. Now this I bought a really long time ago, this bracelet or necklace. It is absolutely awesome. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And it's not very heavy. It is a bit. So it also had these roses in between them. Like that's got 2 hooks on it, see? And they were hooked in between it. Very flash it was. It actually feels like you can bend it, but maybe you can't, I don't know. It's really jazzy, isn't it? Like that. And there's lots more of these rose looking things there too. Maybe I could just turn them under with the pliers and then stitch them on something, you know, because that's neat. I've got these, I've got this little mirror. Well, it's not a mirror. Well, it is, but it's pretend one. Now that fell, sorry. And I do love these leaves. I do love these leaves. I can never find them. I know I got them, and I search and I can never find them. They need to go in a leaf thing, and these other stuff's really cool. Filigree pieces, and then I've got a little. That's a button. And there's a nice big bead. And I think this is awesome, isn't it? This butterfly one. And I've got more of these on a string, bling on a string. These, I've said, they're silver like I've already got, so I don't need to take them out. There's some gold ones. And then there's this little piece off this bracelet. This is neat, isn't it? You never know though, the project for that could come along one day. These are nice. This is another necklace, and it's beautiful, these beads. I know, but beads are to have. That's what I'm telling you, okay? These are neat. Now, I was looking for some of these the other day because I wanted to show you something that you can do with these. But we're not doing that just yet because we don't have time, do we? We've got to think about... I've got to think of some... I haven't done anything more on the stump work piece, and that might be going to the hard basket for a little while because I've got a lot to concentrate on, and myself's not probably up for that at the moment. Okay, so now, oh dear, now we've got this one here. These are a lot bigger beads, but these are interesting beads. They're wooden, and you can see that they're a bit wrecked on the ends, but once you thread something through there, you're not going to notice that. And these ones here, there's a wooden one. These are nice, these in the purple. I love the blue. Look at the blue ones, and they're neat. And those ones there, this is broken down, that's not good. When they're both sharing each side. Oh, look at that, I might have to use that on something. And that one. And I do like these round ones too. You just put a little something in the top of that. I might just keep two of each, and then I know they're somewhere. I'll just keep them out there, and I can say to myself, Sonya, you've put them there. You know, these are really neat. I used to love making candle holders out of those for miniature things like, you know, your dollhouse and that. And I've made a lot of perfume bottles too out of these miniature perfume bottles out of these sort of beads. And pepper and salt shakers go really good if you've got a button on top of that. It's like a salt shaker. These are interesting too. They're not too thick, I don't think. They'd be nice. I can't have it all. Well, I've got them all in here, but I can't use them all, can I? Not today. Not on one project. Anyway, so that's that one. I'm starting to make another pile down here because this is starting to get... If anybody says anything to me about, no, I haven't got enough beads, okay? That's what I'm saying. I do not have enough because, you know what? There's a heap more out there that I don't own. There's that little... I bought these that long ago, and they were really expensive. Each one cost probably $1 or $2. That was a bit rude. And there's another piece here, the pink one that I bought. And I've never used them because they were too dear. Isn't that silly? You know, they were expensive, so I'm keeping them. Yeah, but anyway, so I've got these ones. Look at that, that's cool. All these nice blue ones. I'm just looking for something that's green too, aren't we? We just forgot about what we were doing. Just getting engrossed in this. Here's another one of these leaves, because I can put them on my crazy patchwork. You should put these things into stuff, Sonya, because then you can display it and it will look really nice. I'm thinking about going with a bigger piece of work too. Again, I'm thinking about doing a bigger piece. Anyway, we're working on what we've got so far to see how far we get, alright? And then we'll see what happens next, okay? But anyway, so this is hubby bringing in my walkie-talkie so I can call him if I need him for anything. Thank you, Jeremy. And then I have these ones here. Now, these would look really good on the corner of a box or a book or something, wouldn't they? Look at that. They've got holes in either side there. You just don't know what you want to do with them, do you? And that looked good on the front of a book, because I think I did that with some others that I had. So that's really cool. Got some dear little pink ones. I've got a few buttons there. This is a necklace that I bought, or somebody gifted to me. Do I remember where I got that? I don't. Anyway, that was, if somebody gifted it me, thank you very much. Now these are a really big really big, what do you call these? I forgot now. But they're good, aren't they? They're a good size, and you can cover them with cotton. These ones here you can too, but they're all right. I just got a lot of them everywhere. I just got a lot. Oh, these ones here I was going to show you. These come off a bracelet too, aren't they? Cool, look. You've got colour. You can see the colour moving around it, and that one there too. They wouldn't have been on the same thing. They're different. Look at those. They're nice. Better box up some of these so I can send them out at my next giveaway. Okay, now I think I'm getting into some metally bits, like, I don't know when I say metally bits. I don't know if I looked through this one yesterday or not. These have got gold here. There's some fishing swivels there because they can be used in your work, and they look really cool. These are neat. There's some little, what's the names? Charm pieces. Some little leaves there. There's another leaf. Oh, hang on, there's a green heart. But it's probably too big. There's some more of those leaves I can't find. There's a heart there with a little thing hanging on the end of it. Now, I've always been going to use these. They're pretty cool, aren't they? I seen someone once on a movie with something on it looked like this, and I thought, goodness gracious me, there's a piece of interesting jewellery that I bought years ago. Actually, I think I've managed to pick up 2 bits, but that'd be really nice if I was doing something with a bit of red on. That's neat. That's really pretty, isn't it? Look. You can break that off, but you have to be very careful when you go to break things off. These are an earring, I think. I think that was an earring. It's something like how when I made the thing from the top of my glue bottle and then I lost it. Anyway, I got another one on there. And this is a piece of a necklace thing that I bought, because it's got all these little bits and pieces on it, see? There's a lady. Got a few of those so I can put in something. Pins, I think there's some, yep, so that's what's in there. These are cool. I like these. And me rings, we're going to do something with those, aren't we? These rings. They can go on me patchwork. But these ones here, we're going to make something with them sometime soon, I hope. There's another one. It's got really nice, interesting beads on it. All you do is take it apart. I collected them because I thought they looked gypsy-like, you know. I can see the idea in them. And these come off of something that I was gifted years ago. Okay, so that's that one. And nearly, well, we'll be finished shortly. This is going to be an interesting video. Please be nice when you comment on it, won't you? I might have got into this one yesterday, I think. I don't know. Okay, I did, because I got some of those out, didn't I? Yes. But we haven't found anything like that we're going to use today so far. But I think I got them, so nobody panic about that. Now, the blue ones, I was keeping that aside, wasn't I? Oh, this is a different lot. No, that's the same lot of blue ones. Because I was keeping them aside because I want to use them. This has got nothing in it, because I think I showed you that when I was looking for them other things. Did we get the piece with the spider? Yeah, but what are we going to put for his head? We need a bed for his head. Anyway, we'll see what we're going to do with that in a minute. So I've got these ones here, of course. There's more, isn't there? I think I might have got into these yesterday when I was making something. I don't know. I know I was using this myself out there doing something. These are nice, but they're a little bit little, and they're cool. Love all these in this dish. They're all got places that they need to be. They have. And then there's this one here. And this has got wood meat in it. I knew there was going to come to me eventually. Look, I bought these online. They weren't cheap, but they're really nice. I don't know whether I got one or two lots, but I thought I'd find a little one in here that I can put in that. There's a little, that's black. A little square one I can put in there. Come on, come here. There's a green one. I think it's green. Yep. There's a red one. When you buy these, it doesn't matter if you've got to pay like $5 or $6 for them, because you get better quality ones. If you buy the cheap ones that haven't got these backs on them and that, they're not very good. They're not very good quality, and you need, if you're getting a lot, you know, for the money, if you're getting a 20 or 30 or 50 or whatever, that's a really good buy. You know, you shouldn't turn your back on that. You just shouldn't. So, you know, because you've got them for a long time, and you've got a lot there. There's a lot. That's black, I think. It's not green. These are crimps, I think. I'm sure they're crimps. Like you put your bead on, you put one of those and you squash it, and then the bead doesn't come off. I love these green ones here too. They're nice. And these ones here, oh my goodness me, they're the same as these, aren't they? So I'll just put a couple of those there, because I want to do just a smaller size. These are nice. They've got a little, I don't know, interesting thing about them, haven't they? And they're acrylic, but I'd use those because they're really cool. Now, did I get any little white bits? I don't know if I did. Give me clear pieces. I put them there. Now I've got stacks, haven't I, for that. You don't need me to show you the rest on the table. There's these ones that I bought, but I got like not long ago, and then I just added those other two bottles in there so I could find them, because I need to buy a container to put those in. And then I've got this more bling that I brought out with me this morning. This one's got a copper look on the back of it, and this one here's silver. So I might use the silver one, I think, because there's green as well. You know, you can use it with it pushed together like that, or you can open it, but it's best if you push it together, isn't it? Okay. And I'd imagine, though, I don't know how easy or hard it's going to be to use, but we're going to give it a go, eh? So this is I thought this was sort of bronzy looking on the back. I didn't think it was So these are nice. They're really nice. I'm probably not using as much as I should. This one here has got a bronzy look tone to the back of it. Just depends where the light is shining on it, I think. And that's cool. I'm going to use the smaller one though, because it's only a little thing that we're going to be working on. I'll sit those back over in there. Put these back up here. Righto. Now, I think I might have to go, and I'll come back and I'll show you. Now, hopefully, I can get both these videos up at the same time, you know, probably the same day today for you, so I hope. If I can't, I'm sorry about that, but it just depends on how my day goes and how I feel. I'll try my best, though, because I want to show you, you know, how to do this here. I want to show you how to do that. Well, it seems I'm not going to do any sewing today. I've just got these little beads here that you know, these few in these packets that I've purchased. These ones I got on AliExpress and I love the colours. They didn't come in here, I put them in there, they come in bags. They're beautiful, aren't they? This one I bought in this packet on, I think I got it from AliExpress. They're a little bit bigger, the holes in them. These ones here is just some of mine that I've just, you know, put it in there so I could find something. Because some of them are only a small amount and I don't want them in a big dish and everything's fallen down because I moved that. Then I've got these ones here. These come off actually, I think these come off a bracelet. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. You know, that's something we can use, don't you reckon? We can put that in there. Why don't we take a few of these blue ones out and a few green ones, okay? I'm going to have to send just everybody some of these. These are a little bit big. These are neat. Look. Oh no. Don't do that to me. And these are neat too. These are acrylic, but gee, they're nice. I don't know what I got them on. Something I bought. These ones here are really beautiful. Really beautiful. I love the colours of these. These are acrylic, but they look really good. They're not, and they're not, but the rest of them are. And I really do like them. I do like them. They look really good. Actually, I don't know if they... Oh, yeah, they are. Look at that. Isn't that nice? It doesn't matter if you want... You can use whatever you like. Unless you're going to sell them as something that you want to have, this expensive thing that you want to make, you just put whatever you like. These ones here, too, I bought not long ago. They're really nice. They're a little glass bead, and they've sort of got a nice little shape to them. I love these colours in this dish. And, of course, every time if I bump it or move it or shake it anywhere, they're all drifting off to other places in the thing, and there's no green ones in that one, and that's all right because we have enough green ones. I do have a few more over there, but we don't need to look at them today. We have enough for today. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll come back and I'll show you how to finish this, okay? Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye bye.